All right, welcome back to the episode of Beer, Bacon, and Bros. Tonight we got the full cast back together. We got Keith, we got Chris, we got Alex, and we got Adam. We're going to be breaking down our food tier list for best backyard barbecues. This is going to be a 2-video segment. We're going to start the first video with all of the proteins, all of the meat options for us.
The main entrees.
Yeah, the meat entrees, and then we'll get into a video based on sides and desserts. We got 5 categories of this. I'm not showing up without it, as in you're not going to show up if they're not having it. Definitely going back for seconds, which is, the phrase of Adam's life. The classics, this is kind of like a middle tier for us. Courtesy nibble, as in you're going to put it on the plate, maybe take a bite, try it. Then
honorary appearance.
Yeah,
just because somebody else is making it.
Yeah. And then feed it to the dog, as in
get that shit out of here.
Feed it to the dog is like where you put it on the plate, but you put the plate upside down in the trash can, so no one sees you threw away a whole serving of whatever it was. That classic move.
Yeah.
Or like when you're at there, you're like, "Hey, who made this?" It's usually like it's either really good or I want to know who fucked up this item so bad. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, first meat on the list here, we got brats. This is got the classic photo, brats, sauerkraut, that spicy mustard on top.
See, that's somewhere between the classic and going back to the seconds. Because it all depends on if the brat is the main entree, multiple brats are getting pounded.
Okay. Right, but if you got brats along with like dogs or hot dog, burgers,
I'd say
I'm a classic kind of guy on that.
Classics?
Yeah.
I think it's a fair classic.
Yeah, it's a fair classic. I would if y'all went lower than classic, we'd be fighting.
You and I,
me and Chris are very known for
brats.
we will get a brat and we were going to dress that bitch up.
Yeah,
it's going to have all kinds of crazy stuff.
Onions and everything else.
Yeah, because I'm more the like spicy Italian brat with the peppers and onions, like the nice grilled peppers and onions. But I think you're the one that likes the classic with the mustard and the sauerkraut.
Like mustard, not much sauerkraut, but I do like the pickles, the pickle radish, the actual the little tiny peppers. Like when we go to the freight yard,
get
like the little tiny peppers on it. I get like the I think it's called like the Chicago style.
Sports peppers.
Sports peppers.
Yeah, brats are a great option.
Oh,
so.
yeah, good option.
All right, we got sliced brisket over here.
Definitely go back for seconds.
It's at least going back for seconds.
Yeah,
at the minimum.
Yeah,
I will say
but it is easy to mess up a brisket.
Very easy.
Oh, absolutely.
So
I've done it before.
So it's not one of those that it's not elite because of how easy it is to mess up. But unless you know the grill master or whoever happens to be cooking, if they know what they're doing, then it could easily be an elite.
Yeah, otherwise
but it could easily be, I'm going to feed it to the dog because it's dry
and chewy and
overdone.
Yeah. We got smoked chicken here. Kind of a wild card.
I'm gonna say it's the seconds or classic. I like smoked chicken. Big fan of smoked chicken.
I'm gonna say
going back to seconds.
I'd put it in the classics.
Yeah, I do classics too because just like a brisket, it's one of those things that can easily be messed up.
Yeah.
You can over smoke it and it can be really dry. So if you don't have a good barbecue sauce or a hot sauce to put on that, you're gonna be feeding that to the dog.
I'm gonna be on my own here. I'm not a big fan of smoked chicken. Like I like.
You like the smoked wings now?
I like smoked wings. When he and I do smoked wings, I think smoked wings. But like if I'm getting a whole chicken quarter, I'm not desiring smoked chicken thighs or chicken quarters or anything like that.
So I was gonna say, like when the church does their barbecue and we do quarter chicken.
He said no.
So
that's a good chicken.
Yeah,
that's a good chicken.
I'm a little odd on this. I hate to say this, but Sid loves like when we go to her dad, she loves a grilled chicken thigh or chicken breast quarter with barbecue sauce smothered on top of it. Not me.
I got you.
Like beer can chicken. The beer can chicken's really good.
Beer can chickens, just again, they're good. They're just not something I like, not something I crave. So I think classics is or even courtesy nibble for me. But we got burgers here, staple.
It's got to at least be going back for seconds.
If it's a good burger, I'm going back for seconds.
I'll say seconds. Like it's one of those things like a burger is the main thing, obviously.
Well, now, but is that going to be like a frozen patty or like a hand patted patty? Because if it's a hand patted patty, I go back for 2. If it's one of them frozen bitches, that's a curse.
I don't know, man. A Bubba Burger is really good. I just did some recently, and I kind of forgot how much like Bubba Burger really is just pure ground chuck, and they just form it and freeze it. There's really nothing they do to it.
So like we've recently been buying like the sirloin frozen patties at Sam's.
Yeah, those are good. Costco's got the same thing, and it's really good.
Yeah.
Comes out like real big and thick.
I'm with Keith too on that though. Like that could be a classics or going back for seconds meat based on the burger 'Cause
Yeah.
if it's not like if it's an overcooked burger, it's not seasoned well.
Would you rather have a good like thick burger,
I'm
or would you rather have like the thin, almost like steak?
I would have the burger. I would have the burger wider, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for like a barbecue, I would think the wider, kind of like the thick burger. But if you're doing just like a flat top, the smash burgers, yeah. But I mean, if you're doing like a barbecue, I'm wanting the bigger, thicker, wider burger.
I'm a between a quarter and a third pound burger guy, but like when I think of barbecue burgers, I'm thinking of people that are making half-pound burgers, man. I mean, they're like So
no,
but for me, I'm a smaller burger guy.
I'd much rather have.
I'd rather it cover the whole bun at least.
Yeah.
I'd rather take up at least the bun.
Yeah.
Hot dogs.
That's definitely seconds for me.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
I'm always a good hot
What's the
dog.
top list?
Not going if it ain't there.
It's not going
Yeah.
there.
I've never been to a cookout and there not been hot dogs.
That's very true.
Yeah.
So
Hot dog everywhere.
But that's also goes to the verbiage of like I feel like Southerners and like other cultures out there, like there's a big difference of like people say cookout and then they say barbecue.
Yeah.
And like what is cooked at each one is two completely
That's
different
true.
things.
Yeah, a
You know?
cookout, you're thinking burgers. and hot dogs.
Burgers, barbecue
you're
is like
ribs
you've got
and
some
that
sort of
stuff,
pork
yeah.
or beef being slow
Right.
cooked.
Yeah.
But I think like I'm almost kind of with that. I'm like hot dogs are you almost always have to have a hot dog cooked.
And it don't matter if you want to say at a barbecue event it's
Yeah, I
brisket,
know that.
pulled pork.
Ribs.
Still, if you need something quick, guess what? Somebody's gonna have a pack of hot dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
Give them
called
the cheap ass sauce from our hot dogs. They
This
gonna
is
be in the
called
freezer.
backyard barbecue, and there's been times where you and I have been smoking a brisket and ate hot dogs for lunch.
Yeah.
During the
Yeah.
day.
So that's
Like-
I think it's got to be if a hot dog
It's
every
elite.
night
It's
comes,
got to be.
It's got to be there.
it's got to be the elite.
But we're so different in our hot dogs too, because like
Oh, yeah.
one of y'all's like a classic mustard guy, isn't it? Like, do you literally just put mustard on?
No,
it?
I do.
I mean, I'm a
I'll do mustard and ketchup.
I say,
I mean,
good,
I got some chili hot sauce and some onions.
Yeah.
chili, ketchup, mustard, and I'm good.
Yeah, like I'm a chili, hot sauce, onion guy, or a bacon and cheese guy. Like
Yeah,
I'll run down a cookout and get the bacon cheddar dog.
See, I don't need all that. Yeah, just ketchup, mustard, chili, and you're good. Slaw if you got it, but that's not.
Nah, it's gotta be a good slaw.
All right, pulled pork.
It's the top
Elite,
yeah.
top elite.
If
If
you're going
you
for
told
elite-
me that you're like, hey, come over to my house for a barbecue, and I show up and there's not pulled pork, I'm gonna be like, this motherfucker doesn't know what a barbecue.
You show up to some tofu.
Yeah, like this guy is so far off.
Or I'm gonna say, depending on what region of the country you're in,
Yeah.
like if some, again, if some people.
There's some
call it
reason to say barbecue and it's just hamburgers, hot
Yeah.
dogs.
Right.
But even then, like when you talk about like a backyard barbecue, like during the summer and stuff, and I guess I know we're in the South, but there's so many states that like do pulled pork for like a backyard pulled.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
it's
hell,
not
they
even-
make it now where you just go to Walmart and you can buy it in the aluminum foil pan. All you have to do is heat it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like tailgates. It's Saturdays in the South or Saturdays.
Somebody's
in the South.
smoking
Somebody
a
got
Somebody's
somebody got
smoking
barbecue,
something.
man.
Yeah.
So it is just an absolute elite. Ribs.
Seconds all day.
The clap.
It's
Yeah,
at the
least
minimum
class.
the second.
It's at
I
the
think.
minimum of the second.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
If there's ribs, I'm going back for like thirds, fourths.
If there's great ribs,
What we got on this list right here, I'm probably picking ribs over everything but brisket. Like I am that deep into ribs.
Ribs are good. Ribs,
Always.
ribs can be
always
really good.
We got steak here, just a nice.
classics.
I mean, just a
Classic.
an
Yeah.
absolute nice.
Ribeye.
Maybe a
pork-
tomahawk.
It's a
right?
tomahawk.
Yeah.
Tomahawk's like, I ain't showing up. I'm showing up if it ain't there.
So tomahawk, I think it's a classics too. I mean, because there's so many just dudes, man. Like just a classic dad out there on the grill, just
Yeah.
throwing steaks on in the afternoon.
Throwing sirloins down, throwing ribeyes
Yep.
down.
Yeah, but a little
Cooking
bit
them
of
meat, cooking them nice, well done. You know.
oh, yeah. A little bit of a wild card here. A little grilled salmon.
I'll do a Curtis nibble.
You're not a big salmon guy, are you?
I mean, I'll eat it, but I mean, I'm not a big.
A good smoked salmon is not a bad thing to like. It's either a courtesy nibble or the classics for me.
See,
But
but
see, down here you don't really see.
Yeah.
So you don't
salmon at
see that as
barbecues.
part of the.
I'll give
yeah,
it
you
the
don't see
courtesy
that.
nibble.
Yeah.
Because you don't see
We'll
it
do
as a
courtesy nibbles. It's
Yeah.
not part of the
traditional
normal.
barbecue. And
Yeah, it's not in our barbecue food pyramid.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think I agree with that because I mean I love salmon. I just had salmon last night. Like I
mean,
love
salmon's
salmon,
good, yeah.
but I don't know that I also like. I don't know that I go for salmon like in a backyard barbecue either though.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't feel like if I'm eating salmon, I'm by the coast or Like when Sid and I cook it, it's like in a cast iron, get the skin nice and crispy. Like
Yeah.
that kind of
Got that good
action.
sear on it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's just a little different for me, and putting it in the courtesy nibble is probably really fair. So. All right, so to recap for us, we got hot dogs and pulled pork in the top elite category. I'm not showing up today in there.
Yep.
Definitely going back for seconds. We got that sliced brisket, that burger, and the ribs, which I think I completely agree with on that. And then in the classics, we got bratwurst, smoked chicken, and a nice tomahawk steak, which
Or just steaks.
or just
Just
steaks
steaks in general.
Yeah, because if we can't afford tomahawks,
Exactly.
but-
It's good. Come on, let's be honest here. It's so Wednesday buys out.
yeah. Ooh, New York strip.
New York strip. That's
Yeah,
cheaper.
there we go.
That's cheaper.
And then the old courtesy nibble ends up with just the salmon for us. So, all right, that's our breakdown of the tier list for the meat side. Catch us on the flip side here for the second video of all of the sides and desserts for our tier list of the Backyard Barbecue. Thanks for watching.